don't want to be spotted here.
Did they go? Do you see any trace? No trace. Keep searching. Once you don't get jumped, I hear you obey. Let's go. Keep on left. On alert. No fooling me next time.
I don't see a thing.
Better take a look. You get the news? We'll be taking us without training. Oh, that's so. You should be there day and night. Your shield work is terrible, but he can make us gods.
Truly fascinating.
Well,
Get to shelter!
There'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
What the? The archers will flatter you! I got you! Attack! Easy! Alaka! I'll catch you!
Move! Come on! Ha! Ella. I need to stay hidden.
Hey, I see you!
What's that? Search the boat.
Die!
You act like him! I'm on fire! Put it down!
Somebody help!
me here.
Hey,
Die! Nine! This is it for you!
This is I expect more from
They're getting away! Respotted the target!
I saw the note you posted. What's the matter?
A pirate steals from a poor merchant. The merchant loses his goods. The pirate steals from a merchant who can afford revenge. The pirate loses his ship or his head.
Having trouble with pirates?
One particular idiot whose ship has been docking here and who has a taste for the wines I sell, yes. But he's about to have much more trouble with me. And perhaps with you.
You want me to send this ship?
No.
You can count on me.
The fates are...
I'll be back whenever... Now my payment.
You again? Have you killed...
Your man is dead.
My dear friend.
All in a day's... You're the one who left the message on the board. What's going on?
Ancient ruins hold many secrets, Misthios. More than rocks and rubble.
You have an interest in the past.
Ha! I have an interest in riches. I know where to find the most
And you're hoping...
You understand?
All right.
But...
I'll come back when...
Draw your weapon! He's there! Do you even know?
Prepare to die!
Now to the bounty.
You're back. Have you killed...
I took care. Happy to help.
know where to go! Killing you What? No! Get it out!
I'm here about the job you posted. What's going on?
There's another merchant who's begun selling to many of the same towns I do, undercutting me with inferior product. His wines are like oil. His olive oil is like tar.
If your wares are better, you shouldn't worry about competition.
He needs a message delivered to him. Him and his pitiful wares. Delivered by one like you.
You need me to deal with him.
That would be
I'll help you.
The fates are...
I'll come back when I'm done.
Δυσπετώ το βίο.
I've been looking for you. It's not a good thing.
No, please. There must be something I can do to change your mind.
Maybe you could disappear another way. Like...
I won't leave my life behind to work for you.
That's it. Now to collect. Careful. Don't want to be caught here.
Has he been dealt with, Miss?
He won't be bothering anyone anymore.
Here, you've earned this.
You're strong.
You've done a lot for me, Misthios. But
You'd have loved Varna.
Βοήθησον. Ήμαρτον. Εις άνθρωπος. Ήμαρτον. Μη βλάψεις την ά.
Αδύνατον.
Και δηλαδή εξεμπολόμενε τη δυσιτηρά. Αναζητήσατε και το και περισσήρα του πάση και πάση.
Κακόν εστι. Κάκιστον εστι.
Όφελης κοιμών ου δύνανται βρίσκει.
Μη, πάψε.
Άδες μεν γουν. Δυσπετώ το βίο.
Πού με ακούς.
This life just isn't for me. I just need enough drachmae to buy a ship.
We'll be watching you, Misthios. At least keep them away.
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well, I did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her, though.
And you convinced her to hire you?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky. I don't understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here. I felt weird at first, but you forget about it pretty fast.
And my weapons?
Don't worry, I'll take care of them. You don't want to scare people in there.
Well... I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't! Not like that, anyway. You have...
I'll get changed. Promise you'll take care of...
Yep. Leave your weapons in the corner, and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotus. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these...
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard of Sophocles. In my line of work, it pays to know who the richest and most famous men are.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies. You should drink more. Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachos. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me...
Vile Socrates! Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good, and don't drink too much. So, tell me.
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then...
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to...
Agreed. Pericles needs to...
I hope they know something...
Me too.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to...
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, you could talk to Euripides. He's the...
I have no idea...
No, you...
So, we get him drunk...
Impressive, foreigner.
All right. If nothing else, this party could use the...
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let...
How do you know...
I believe you mean to ask me...
I'm sure it's a real... You're awfully worked up over Euripides.
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now...
It wouldn't be a party without...
Save for that arrogant playwright.
I'm here for your sweet...
Yes, take it. But get up...
A new face in Pericles' abode! Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it...
I am called many...
What do you call yourself, then?
Alexios.
I wouldn't peg you as an Alexios. Oh, go on!
I'm for a playwright.
Good men lead
When I need to relax, I start...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he...
After my argument with Sophocles,
You and Aristophanes could both use
a competition.
Ah! Wonderful idea!
Well, if you brought us some...
Let's conjure...
This amateur. In my day, this would be...
Ready for more?
Yeah! I can hardly...
I could outdrink both of you with one...
You ready for another?
You, I like...
I brought myself. I'm on the train.
Fled?
She lost 2 children.
She fled to heal a broken heart.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios...
After what she went through, I'm not sure
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she went...
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides? Drunk?
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you come.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. If you see Pericles...
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why.
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business.
Focus. I'm looking for a woman who fled Sparta a long, long time ago.
Fled Sparta? No one flees Sparta. But let's pretend she did. If she were the smartest and most...
Pietera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth. But I assume...
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. Ali! Come! Ooh, this... When you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in or out of the city.
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not...
If it isn't the one who agrees that knowledge is most important.
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps...
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
You've been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye?
We're discussing the nature of rulers. Where better to do so than here? I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. Would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician. Carpentry improves the building, not the builder. Then, is the art of ruling not for the betterment of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd!
I've seen enough of the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving?
I'm ruling a city and fighting in battle
by practicing the art of war.
Doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
You just said a general isn't self-serving when he brings order to his troops. Then you said he is self-serving because retreating would save the lives of his men.
I never tried to say it.
But you just...
I said the words, but I didn't say anything at all. I only attempted to...
You're wasting your time.
Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Alexios can help. Everyone listens when he talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Alexios will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I have no idea what you're...
Oh, now. To convince someone in the...
Fine, it was me. But my actions were...
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how...
These may be the nicest clothes I've ever worn, but I feel...
You never really get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now.
I'm searching for a woman who fled Sparta with her child years ago. I was hoping you might help.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sent...
Alcibiades gave me the name of...
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legit...
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Thank you,
When you're done, return here. Together, we will Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here.
Oh!
Alexios!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you. She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
Or as silent as I let it be, at least.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens. I figured you...
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being...
So you knew?
I know he's delusional, but one day when...
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's...
So you did this to...
Anaxagoras understood my fears.
Why send Metiochos to the fishing district if it's...
I would never have sent him into danger.
It seems you have...
My people.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened.
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles. The cult is coming, and they're bringing their strongest weapon.
Listen to him, Pericles.
The Spartans are immediate. A cult's threat is ambiguous.
I'm related to one of the cult members, and I believe her when she says they're coming after you.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be sure...
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of
See? You didn't need...
I've had enough Athenian hospitality.
You get used to it. What are you going to do now?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to...
I've heard there are pirates there.
I'll be sure to be careful.
Good.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
I'll see you soon, Phoebe.
Bye, Alexios!
I see you have good taste. Stop by again.
Better stay hidden.
του πνεύματος.
Απόλεσα τον Νίκον, την Εστίαν, η πειρατέα πεπειράστηκε τον δρόμο.
Τι έστι τούτο?
I should watch my step around here.
What?
Ενθάδες μενγούν.
Πού και έχω τόσα αυτά χρήματα?
Προστιτόλων.
Σκριμνώνε, σειρές με.
I'll kill you!
Put it down! Put it down! Even the gods would be impressed by this! Put it out! Put it out! You go! Just
How can I help you? Come back anytime.
Talking in circles may work on others, Socrates, but not on me.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that brought another to mind.
And another. Ooh, and another. Alexios! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down. Unfortunately, love must wait a little longer.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates, but I believe you've talked enough for the both of us. We must find another use for that mouth of yours.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find the smallest hint of knowledge veiled deep behind his enthusiastic advances.
A compliment and an insult in the same sentence. He truly is gifted. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sophanes who wants to become an Athenian citizen, but he needs a bit of help.
I can't wait to hear why it's my...
Any Misthios would do, really, but you're my favorite. All you need to do...
This sounds simple. Now tell me why it isn't.
There's the small matter that you'll have to enter the Metroon, where you're not allowed, and for...
So he's trying to become a citizen illegally?
I'll try to remember that the next time. The building you're looking for...
They'll be on high alert.
You're dead! Victory! Good luck beating me. I'm ready for you. Charge! Say goodbye! You're mine! He's right there!
There. His name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades.
I'm under fire! They're firing from over here!
My favorite Misthios returns.
Sophanis' name is on the list, but it came at a price.
I see. Well, sometimes blood... Now that you forged my friend's name...
If you told me this needed to be done before,
Maybe, but...
Just tell me what you need.
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him a...
So you want me...
If only it were that easy. No...
I'll find you.
Perfect.
Time to find Peros.
He's often...
And I just...
Peros needs to say...
The witness. There you are. That's the guy Alcibiad.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him any more. If he wants to talk to me, he can come himself.
I'm not here about debts.
Well, what do you want then?
There's a man trying to become an...
Me? Why?
Because Alcibiades said...
Ah, Alcibiades. And who is this man I meant to...
His name is Sophanes.
Sophanes. I know that name well.
I don't know him.
True Misthios never get all the information up front. Sophanes beat... Ah, look, it isn't your fault.
Sounds like Theon may be sending someone to collect from you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the drachmi you need?
Fine.
One step closer and you are dead, Misthios.
Best stay out of sight.
You've returned!
Socrates too, it seems.
Much like you, he just can't seem to stay away. I hope there were no issues.
Yes, he just needed a little push.
Ah, I was worried about that. Well, you did the right thing.
You kept information from me. Information that would have been nice to know.
I believe people like Sophanes deserve second chances. I did.
Next time, let me decide what...
Understood.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors and good citizens good? Is it possible to tell if someone will be good or bad with...
A person isn't the same forever.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone considered good can then become bad?
We can't. One thing I've learned is people are unpredictable.
If what you say is true, we can either hope we are right and that people will be good, or I wonder then if bad actions can reverse good or good actions can reverse bad.
Thank the gods.
Good luck! You'll need it! Go! Now! Help me!
Perhaps you got this far.
These statues are incredible. The sculptors truly are masters of their craft. That's a nice horse, Socrates.
It's a very nice horse. A sturdy horse. It's also a stolen horse.
It looks like I'll have to report you, Socrates. It's what a good citizen would do, right?
Oh, very good. Although a bit preemptive without all the...
It was a joke.
The real question is whether there is truth behind the joke, or if one's...
What story is that?
There is a man nearby who is responsible for stealing the horse. I've been
And how should I make my...
Your thoughts are your own, but speaking to the thief himself may help you decide.
Where is the thief now?
I told him to wait by...
If you caught him stealing a horse, what...
The hope of keeping the horse. That's where you come in.
Hide yourself!
Me!
The watch will be vigilant here. That's the thief. You won't escape. Are you the one who stole the horse? Socrates said I should talk to you.
Bad enough being caught, but to have a Misthios judge me...
Better than an Athenian guard. Anything to say?
The man I stole it from won't even miss it. He has plenty of others, while my only horse died last week. If I had the drachmi to buy a new one, I would have.
Did you steal the horse to use it or sell it?
I have a family to feed, and this horse will help me on the farm. Plus, I have no other way of traveling right now.
There is no other option.
Not that I could think of. Trust me, I feel sane.
Any reason you picked...
It was the easiest one to take. Other than that, not really.
A courteous thief.
I didn't steal it for fun. I did it because...
I have enough...
I hope you can understand.
Have you decided what should be done?
If he needs the...
So, determining whether a...
Now you're... If... Are we done yet?
Of course you can't.
Okay. I should be careful. High security here.
Yeah!